community guidelines. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know if I can get it off my screen, but anyway, good afternoon. I don't want to learn more. I just want it off my screen. We know I shouldn't be pressing buttons, but anyway, hey, this is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. Coming at you to work on the book stack that we started yesterday. We don't have much to do to finish it up. This is pretty much where we ended yesterday. I think after we ended yesterday, I had glued it all, and then I came in with my sealer and just made sure I had sealed anything that was, exposed still. And okay, that just removed everything. So anyway, ignore that. Hit it with sealer, and then I did put some weight on there just to make sure that was good and glued solid. And then I think that's where I left off with that part. And then we talked about using my little resin letters. Let's move us down a little. So back to those is what I'm doing now. I am using heavy gesso in white. Mine is not white because I tinted it with paint. So mine's more of a taupe color. I just put some on here. Let's dry this real quick. So I did most of these yesterday, but ding dong me, I did 2 R's and no N for the word spring. So, which works out fine because then you can actually see me putting it on here. So I'm just using a little brush to pounce this on because I like the texture that it gives. I'm just wanting to get it all over. That's a little much. And I do like to put a couple coats on there. And of course, everywhere I touch it with my finger, pulls it back off. And let's touch these up. I thought I did pretty good on these, but that's a little thin there. Just depends on how much wax we want to put on here. I've got coral out is what I did on the eye. I just practiced on the eye yesterday before I quit. So we could also do a green instead, or a gold, or aged brass or something instead. So you guys might have to help me out and see what we think. Okay, Courtney, I might need you to help me get this off my screen. I can't see any comments. It wants me to learn more. I don't know how to get this off here. Because we know what happens when I start pressing buttons. And or you may have to bring me my laptop. And maybe nobody's saying anything, and then that's fine, but I feel like that needs to get off my screen. But I'll feel better if Courtney messes up than me. Okay. Or can you see if there's any comments?
There is not any.
Okay. Well, maybe it's okay then, but I just feel like something is not right. Okay. I had I think that was a drip of my clear coat on there. Okay, let's try these. See a little thin spot over here. That's probably where my fingers were. Okay, and they don't have to be perfect because we're going to be covering them with wax anyway, but okay, so Okay, there we go. It's still on my screen, but hello. I'm just going to say hi because I can't say that without sounding weird. So, SPR. Okay, and there's my eye. And that's with the coral on there. Hey, Verla. So that's with the coral on it. So let's get our book stack over here. Let me put a clean paper towel down so I don't pick up any wax or anything remaining on my table here. 2 nights in a row. Yes. I can't believe it either. So what do we think of this color on there? That doesn't really look all that corally. I'm afraid if we put green, it's going to get too lost. I think we're going to go with this. We're going to go with it. If we don't like it, maybe we'll add green to it and have a multicolor. But so that is, actually, let's put them on here. We're going to use our coral colored wax. I'm going to start with my finger and see if I like that or not. I may use a brush yet. Ooh, copper wouldn't be a bad choice either, maybe if we don't like this. And like I said, this I'm using heavy gesso and white, but I had added paint to it for a different project. So it was actually a taupe color is what we're working with here for our base. I think I'm going to leave that inside like it is, or I could get a little brush, but for now, I'm going to leave it. Maybe we'll get a few of these done and put them on there and see what it looks like color-wise. And like I said, I do have copper yet too that we could try. Like I said, this is coral, but I think it looks pretty coppery. And I'm not doing quite full coverage, and I could. Anybody getting snow today? I guess we got our snow yesterday, but I don't think we got much over 2 inches, so. Which I'm thankful for. Not gonna complain. Hello, Lisa. Just finishing up our book stack. I mean, it'll take me a little bit. There's not much to do, but you know, everything takes time. And of course, I'm trying to talk through it and all that jazz. Okay. Oh, I was gonna look for we're supposed to get 3 inches tomorrow. Oh, okay. I thought Verla was saying that, and I was like, what? hadn't heard that because I'm hearing ice for us tomorrow. Hey, Michelle. It was cold this morning in Quincy. I saw, oh, -7, really. I saw 4 degrees at some point this morning. I don't think I saw any negative, but, and I don't remember what time I saw that on the computer. It was this morning, but it wasn't, you know, it might have been 8 o'clock. It wasn't super early by the time I looked at it. And that's plenty cold. No, thank you. Okay. Looks like I've started going heavier on some of these. Of course, I got a glare too. I can't tell. So I may have to add a little more wax to the first ones because I wasn't going as heavy for them all to match. I have a tendency of doing that. And then, oh, I should plug in my hot glue gun here real quick too. Because that's going to be next is gluing on our little sprigs. Oh, I think I cut myself off. I was going to look and see if I had any little plaques, or I know I do, but I don't know if I'll have any that would work. You know, something to glue on the spine of that middle one, that middle book. Like a little hardware type thing might have been cute. But I don't know if I have any that aren't a holiday or that would make sense on there. So, but I didn't think about, well, I thought about it, but didn't think to look for it before I came on here. Okay. Hello, Patricia. Northern Minnesota and hasn't been above 0 for 2 days. Has to warm up tomorrow to snow. I hear you. As everybody was talking about, well, we're out of town for the mastermind, and one of my friends was having a hard time getting home because they were getting so much snow. I'm like, too cold for snow here. It has been. But yeah, it warmed up enough to give us 2 inches yesterday, I guess. But yeah, we're back down to too cold again. So I'm not, yeah, I don't know. Neither one is great. I'd rather not have, I don't know. I'm just thinking of my guys outside in it. I think they would rather not have the snow. But, you know, we got baby calves out there too, so neither one's super ideal. You got cattle outside, but oh well. We got a barn and we got a nursery for the babes, so to get them all started off right. Hey, Julie. Okay. Let's figure out the placement of our sprigs again. I know I had this all figured out somewhat yesterday. Get all this stuff on here again. I don't know what all I had exactly now, what I need, but this is laying here, so we'll see. I'm not a florist, so I'm just gonna stick some stuff on here and hope it looks cutish. I think I started with a base of this. that. I'm not going to get super particular. Okay, let's see how this little guy's doing. I know this looks like a fossil. This thing is ancient. You know, I think I'm gonna cut that little stub off of there. We don't need that causing any interference. I hope you guys can kind of sort of see. I unfortunately have to kind of have it to where I can see somewhat what I'm doing. What's up, Still? Okay, I think I'm good with that. Don't want to overdo it and take away from the beauty of these papers. Shoot, I was just thinking about getting chicken for chicken night, and I realized that it's Thursday. Somehow I lost a day this week. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do for that. Okay. Okay, this little gun does not get near as hot as my other one. And I don't know where my other one is. It's kind of nice on one hand, but I don't know if I really trust it. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Okay. So now I need to glue on my spring words here. Let's see how bad the color is here. See if we like it or not. S-P-R-I-N-G. Okay. How does that look for coloring? Is it perfect? No. Can I live with it? No. I think so. Drop something under there. I don't know, should we add some gold to it? Actually, let's get them on there. We can fudge with it more after that. What do you guys think about the color? I know it probably looks odd upside down, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them glued on. I'm gonna use some heavy body gel and my palette knife. We could add some gold highlights on top, or we could add some green to it, or we could leave it alone. I am open for suggestions. I'm gonna try to heat that up a little bit. That's kind of bowed there, you know, as a book does. So I don't know if I can heat up my resin to just making my wax melt. Okay, yeah, that did. Not bad, okay. So, yeah, I probably need to make these all sway a little bit. Stand up. Oh yeah, that's, oh, actually I kind of like that. Let's make them a little up and down. I am heating them from the back to try not to melt my wax on the front since we just put it on. Oh shoot, I need the R. And this does dry clear. SPR. Ow, it's hot. SPRI. Have I had issues? No. Sand the back for casting to get them stay stuck. No, I have not. What are you putting them on? Or, I mean, is it, are they heavy or, Yeah, tell me more. SPRIN. What do you, what kind of, or what resin are you using? Gosh, that's hot. Yeah, what resin are you using? What glue are you using? I mean, are they laying flat, or is it something, like on the front of a dresser that's gotta, gotta fight gravity more? Or have you tried taping them on until it dries? I mean, most everything well, I guess even a dresser you would be able to lay on its back, I guess, like this until it dries and then set it up. But no, I haven't had any trouble. And I've never sanded anything either. The only thing I had trouble with was, oh gosh, what was that? I mean, it wasn't resin. It might have been it was something I was trying to mold to something. And it was not, it wasn't this. It might have been poly decor, but it was something I was trying to make curve way more than it was ever gonna do. So it would not stay glued down for nothing. But I was trying to conform it to a pumpkin, and it was not gonna do it. I think it was poly decor. It was gonna be really pretty if it would have worked, but it just would not. Even tried hot glue, nothing would hold it down to that form. But sometimes resin glued to resin pops loose too. Oh, I could see that. On a slick surface is the worst. Hello, Roberta. On a slick surface. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes resin glued to, okay. I use the same as you, heavy body, tight bond, etc. Huh. And it's just laying flat. I don't know. Because I have always been super impressed with this heavy body gel. I'm just cleaning up some excess. I know it dries clear, but I just see I squeezed out quite a bit. I think we're probably pretty well done. I just have my little favorite tool here. No, that's quite puzzling to me, Patricia. I don't know. Watch me set my book down and these will slide off now that you said that. Okay, just want to clean these up. I don't think that one is on there the best, actually. I don't think it's got down in the curve. I'm gonna have to heat it up again. Okay. So I think that's all I'm gonna do to it. Ooh. And that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. Doesn't happen every time, but when it does, it buffaloes me. Well, I can see why. Love the heavy body overall for just about everything. Me too. Sometimes resin glued to resin. I could see that. I don't think I've ever glued resin to resin, but okay. I wish I had something to prop. Now here, let's just put it up a little higher. I still feel like that's not a great angle for you, but anyway, that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. I don't think there was anything else I'm gonna do unless I find a little something to put on there, a little metal piece or something, but that will, I'm afraid that'll take away from that paper too. And then how I will probably decorate it, which I probably won't keep this. I'll probably sell it because it's really not my colors. But, and again, keep in mind this does not match, but it is a good size for this. Put that on there. And all right, where did the potted plant go that we had in the other room? Because it's the perfect size. Oh, it's right here. And just decorate it. You know, that's my go-to, a little potted plant and a little picture frame. And I think we got a little cute piece of home decor. Thank you, Verla. Oh, you had issues with the double-sided ornaments. Really? I forgot. Okay, then I have to take that back. I have put resin to resin, and I glued a bunch of those together. So yeah, I've yeah, done a bunch of those, and I had no issues. So, yeah, I don't know. That's puzzling. I have no idea why that wouldn't. Books make great risers. Yeah, definitely. So that's all I got for you today. Pretend that matches. I'll hopefully try to find, take pictures and try to find, well, I'll try to find a picture frame that makes more sense with this and take pictures, and it'll be a lot cuter. But anywho, that's it. Once I sanded them, it's been okay. I'm stumped. I have no idea. And I wouldn't have known to sand. So I would have had to do some research. No clue. Never heard of such a thing. So, alrighty. I think that's it. And I'll get out your face. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.